is interesting. Interesting. Alright. I probably, oh, am I not logged into the right one? Let's see up here. No, I am. Okay. Go live. Oh, I am live. Interesting. It just didn't pop up. Okay. Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science Show. This is Sunday evening, October the 27th. And we're gonna do project 5 of 10 on a data mart. But oh, what's that? I'm sorry. What is this? Well, I'm glad you asked me what that was. Uh, what it is, this is my search for what is called immersion primes. What's a prime, you ask? A prime is any number that can only be divided by 1 itself. Okay? And immersion is a particular method, a formula for looking for primes. So I had ChatGPT write me this nice little R program to search for primes, and I set it for a 24-hour search. Okay, now I've tried this a couple times. What's different about this particular model of the R program is that it actually calculates the time lapse between whenever it finds prime. Now, this could very easily go from a 24-hour search to tomorrow night going to a 48-hour search or a 72-hour search, maybe even an 1-week search. But we'll see how this goes. Okay. But anyway, leave that up right there. Okay. And you know the drill. If you're in the background, by all means, stop by the chat session and say hi. Okay. And we're adding a little wrinkle to our system. Now we're actually going to take the data, and then we're going to create a new database. Okay, called virtualmart.db, and we're going to create a new table called sales. Then we're going to read the data back in and create a new and start using the database rather than the no, we're not going to use, I hear you in the background there, we're not going to use duckplier this evening. We're going to stick to the program except for the database portion. Okay. So you know the drill. What's the project? Shipping, logistics, optimization. For objective, optimize shipping processes by analyzing delivery times and costs. Okay, and then we see our usual collection of characters. What's added tonight is this right there. Okay, DuckDB, and this just turns off messages and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Load our libraries. Let's load our sales data. And there it is. Check something here. So order date is a date, which is good. So let's minimize this over here some more. Let's close this. Now we get a little trickier. We're going to come down here. We're going to connect to a new database. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that there. We don't want to delete this stuff before we actually use it, right? We got the con. Let's see, argument name and selected method for function is what? dbWrite is what? Not found. Have I got that backwards then? Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe it's sales data. How does this work? Now I can't remember. Okay, so this is what we want to call it, and this is the data frame. So we want to call it sales. Okay, and the data frame is, sales data, all right? And as always, by all means, if you're in the background there, don't be bashful. Just stop by, introduce yourself, and give me a few encouraging words. Okay. Okay. So it worked, didn't it? All right. Same data. Is it date cell, order date, character, order date? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So we got the data. Okay. So we don't actually need this part up here anymore, do we? Code. Okay. But we are going to come over here and come over, of course, to ChatGPT. Come over here. And as always, we're going to use ChatGPT to write all the code for us, okay? Oh, boy, be sure to check back tomorrow night about, sometime in the evening. I'll post it up there. I'll post an update to my Merzian search, okay? So we go over here. Oh, it's collaborative writing. You wonder how that works, doesn't it? Huh. Preview using advanced reasoning. The legacy model. Tidy. No, it never hurts to be polite, does it? Certainly. Okay, here we go. Let's upload our data. Our data for it. So we'll come over here then. There it is. Good. Okay. again, the first question is calculate the average shipping time for each mode by comparing order date and ship date. Let's see. Understood, to calculate the average shipping time for each mode, we'll need to parse and calculate the shipping time for each record by order and ship date, grouping by ship mode, visualize plots. Okay, let's see what we got here. So they come over here to taking sales data. Good. So, go over here, you calculate, you do an order date as numeric, diff time, days, okay? So we're adding these, well, we're adding this column to the sales data. Then we're doing a average shipping time, sales grouped by average summary time, one plot, average shipping time by time. Okay, good. That makes perfectly good sense. What do you think, huh? We don't really need this up here, so we already got it above. And just as a reminder, since we are creating a PowerPoint presentation, we're going to have titles for 5 different slides, because each hash mark makes a new slide in PowerPoint, okay? Average shipping time in days. Of course it makes sense, you know, the same day there is. But anyway, average shipping time in days. So first class is probably still the best one, you know, it really is. Ah, that looks good. Identify the regions with the largest average shipping time. Now, like, I know some of you people are in the background, okay, so don't be bashful. Stop by the chat session and say hi. I'll be right back. We'll get me something to drink. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, to identify the region with the longest average shipping times, we'll calculate the shipping time for each record. If it's not done, we've actually already done that. Group by region, compute the average shipping dates. Sort by region. Visualize. Okay, good. So, number 2. The longest shipping times. Well, the South has the longest. average shipping time. Alright, okay, if you say so. Next, provide insights into which shipping mode yields the highest profit margin. I don't know, does that really matter? Can we actually find that? I think we need to keep a space before and after this. At least you used to have to do it with our markdown. Okay. Hmm. Okay, number 3. So the question is, which shipping mode has the highest profit margin? Okay, that's the question. Total, calculate the profit margin. Group by ship mode, visualize, average profit margin. Okay, good. We're just rolling right along here, aren't we? ChatGPT is on a roll tonight, aren't they? I mean, they're just cranking out these answers. So the average profit margin percent. And you notice it is sorted. So the second class has the highest profit margin of about 4.5%. How about, I wonder if we could label these columns. So it's using the geom text function. Let's just, all this is the same, right? So let's just add a second version down here of this plot, okay? I'm missing something. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So let's go up here then. Let's remove this one. No, wait, that's not right. Let's remove the first one. No, let's leave it right there for right now. Oh, let's see what this one looks like. That's pretty spiffy, isn't it? Certainly gives us more, a little different perspective, doesn't it? Let's try this one. No, that's not really what we're looking for. That's a nice plot, but that's not really what we're looking for, are we? Oh, I don't know. Let's see something up here. Where's the first plot? That normally means step 3. Let's get rid of this. And let's just go with the previous version. Okay. Let's just leave it like, okay. Let's just leave it like that for right now, shall we? We could of course, you know, done like a fill or something on the name, and then given each region its own color. Let's see some text, plot average. I thought we were looking at region. Oh well. Why that didn't work, I don't know. That's okay, we're not going to worry about it right now. We got our basic plot. Alright, let's move on number. With labels. I don't know what labels means. Labels, what the devil? I don't know what this is. So let's just keep moving on. I'm not sure why I had don't know what this is going to do. Let's just see what happens here. We don't have anything to do with customer satisfaction. Well, this is going to be a very short session this evening, which is okay because it is Sunday night. Not quite what that means, but that's we'll just run with it, okay? To recommend the best shipping modes for high-value customers, we'll approach the analysis in these steps. Define high-value customers. There are typically customers with high total sales value. Analyze shipping modes. we'll look at the profit margin, average shipping time, and any other. Okay. Average profit margin. Okay. So now we got our thing all set up here. Okay, so now let's do a render. Oh. Well, what's the problem is? Interesting. What's the error? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, we don't actually need this since the data is already imported. Okay. But what it's saying is it's saying that the database is in use, or it may just mean that the database engine's in use. Okay. Because you, well well this this does eventually use the database, but I wouldn't think it'd be accessing it right now. Anyways, let's come back over here then. We can just come out this for the time. Since the data is already here, okay, right? We don't actually need a database. Sales not found. Interesting. 30 to 60. But sales is there, that's the problem. We just ran the code right up here, right? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to bring this session to a close because the problem could be that the script back over here is trying to access the database maybe. I'm not sure why it's saying that there's a, why it's being used, but it does. So anyway, we did successfully create project number 5.